Anyway, this
Well,
minigame is a pain in the ass.
oh yeah. Then again, a lot of Spyro minigames are a pain in the ass because they change the rules just a little bit, and you got to get used to them while also trying to effectively be a master at them.
At least they're better than the Oktoberfest game minigames. Ugh.
Fuck.
I'm probably the only person who's gonna do an Oktoberfest special this year, but I'm gonna fucking do it for you people. The sacrifice has to be made.
Don't forget to kill the two guys at the start.
Cause
You'll be doing
goddamn,
Oktoberfest and nothing for Halloween. For shame.
Well, I was going to do, I was thinking maybe I could do a horror game for Halloween this year, and then I remembered, oh yeah, horror games are boring as shit.
well that was interesting. I missed the guy by a fucking, by a
You
gnat's
missed
dick, but then the rocket
missed
hit the
the
other
guy.
one.
Weird homing rockets.
I hate this technology so much. Doesn't hit what I want. Whatever, I got paid for it anyway. Wait a minute, we're getting paid to kill people. Oh.
I can't tell if. Well, here's the thing: we don't kill specific people, so we're not an assassin. We're just a guy getting paid to kill people.
So we're the army.
Sounds like an American school.
Sounds like an American school. Seriously, bro.
Well, we could comment on this if we had an American amidst us, but he has decided to take a break from the game train.
Actually, there was a while back. There was oh god, who the hell was he? He was a.
What the fuck?
I think it was a Australian general. I know he was an Aussie, and I know he was pretty high ranking in the military. Oh dear. I was about to say you're about to get hit.
I didn't even see that
And-
bomb.
He had an interview with ABC, and in it, because he was going to start this camp and basically teach people how to soldier. He was going to do it for teenage kids to teach them how to be safe around weapons and so forth. And when he's explaining this, the woman interrupts him and basically goes, wait, it's like, you're going to give them guns? And he's like, yes, we're going to give them guns. They will be in a tightly controlled environment where we will be teaching them safety. And she's like, but you're equipping them to be killers. And he just turns around and goes, well, ma'am, you're equipped to be a prostitute. Well, you aren't. There was 41 seconds of silence following his, that little thing. And then they came on and they were doing something completely different without the general there.
Damn.
To date, it remains one of my favorite Australian stories because that's just fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah, speaking of Australian things, what is that Australian space program again? Is that a legit thing?
The Australian space program is a legit thing, but it is not, as far as I'm aware, called ARSE.
Oh man, that's bullshit.
Oh.
I
Yes.
wanted it to be called
Also, how the
ARSE
fuck
as
do
well.
kangaroos go into space then?
It's very easy. We strap them to a rocket, send
Oh,
that
what the
rocket to
fuck?
another country, and then shoot in space.
I thought I made out a dragon scale. What is this?
You need a quick claw, mate.
Speaking of dragon scales, this reminds me of an incident I had in Orcs and Elves while I was still recording that. Motherfucker, fuck you with your gun. Shove it up your ass. Anyway, there was an incident while I was recording Orcs and Elves
Oh
for
dear,
the
what?
Nintendo DS, and to this day I feel quite ashamed about it because the game cheated me out of tons of money.
What happened?
Well, there is a set of armor known as Dragon Scale armor in that game. It's fucking great. You want it, but it costs like 20k, and money is scarce in that game. You ain't getting that armor by just buying it. No way. So, first of all, I just cheated in, and I'm like, okay, nice, I have the armor now. Then I loot a random corpse. I find a shittier set of armor which downgrades it. Damn it.
Perfect.
But then later on, I collect enough money, thanks to cheats again, and buy the fucking armor legit, sort of. A bit later, a dragon gives me the dragon scale armor as a gift. Motherfucker! That's all I can say about that. Hey, what happened to my rocket? I had it in my mouth.
Yeah, it resets whatever's in your mouth when you leave, so
I
it's
ate
like
the
that.
rocket. It was delicious.
You swallowed the rocket. Perfect.
That sounds like an innuendo.
Hey, baby, want to swallow my rocket? Yeah, it really does.
Hey girl, are you a smoke detector? Because you keep being loud, never shut the fuck up.
The best.
Wait,
The best
wait.
pickup line.
We test pickup lines by putting "Hey baby" in front of the rest of the sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
I approve of this method.
Well, it's the only way to be able to tell if they sound sleazy or not.
Hell yeah.
And you always have to do it in that voice.
Alright, this is it. The best minigame ever. This is what Skyrim should have been.
Oh, the most frustrating ass minigame ever.
We gon' kill us some dragons. Come here.
We're gonna kill us some incredibly strange looking dragons made out of those paper cups you made when you were 6 years old.
So they're Chinese dragons. Fucking knew it. You know, we kinda do resemble those kind of dragons. Thing is, these are not any kind of fucking dragons. If you leave them be, they will regenerate their bodies. So you gotta nuke the shit out of them.
Yeah, so they're fucking immortal dragons. Have you already beaten the shit out of one of them? Blimey.
Yes.
That's fast.
Unlike the dragons in Skyrim, these dragons will actually fight back and be a threat. Whereas if you try hard enough, the ones in Skyrim can be turned into fucking cakes. Come here. Now, the good thing is, you have the Super Flight and Super Fireball, and they don't run out. Perfect, just what you need. A shitty game would have a time limit for this. Just goes to show how good this game is.
Oh yeah, and let's be blunt here, time limit on this thing would be hell.
Oh yeah.
Since unless you're very familiar with the flying mechanics, you're gonna struggle. You are going to struggle.
Evan is such a boring name for a dragon. Well, at least it's better than Alduin. I don't even call him like that, I'll just call him Arduino.
I always thought it was Alduin, not Alduin.
Well, that's one way to pronounce it, I guess. I don't give a shit. He's Arduino to me, because he's fucking dumb.
Arduino. Actually, here's a game. You constantly do a lot of older games. Why not do something like Daggerfall?
I kinda wanna avoid...
That sound.
I kinda wanna avoid anything Elder Scrolls. Hey, what the fuck?
Why?
Anything that's gonna make you want to kill yourself.
I don't like Elder Scrolls.
He played Pac-Man 2. Surely Elder Scrolls can't be worse than that.
Nothing can be worse than that, and Fantasia. But I just don't
I still
like
can't
the
believe they made a
series.
fucking game out of that.
Have you seen the playthrough
Yeah.
for it? It's quite impressive.
I've played Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and probably put a good few hundred hours into each of them a piece, and I can't say I'm a massive fan of the series either. I'm just like, when I was a kid, we only had like a couple of games per year, so you play those games to death. Morrowind was great though,
Yeah,
partly because I
I
just
got
stole
all of them,
everything.
modded them till they broke, and then quit.
I couldn't
do
mod them on the
hear-
original Xbox.
I do hear that there is some sort of a co-op mod for Morrowind coming out soon.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking whenever that comes out, that's when I'm gonna record it with somebody to tag along. Because I don't want to
I have
play these kind of
Morrowind.
games by myself.
I might join you for that because Morrowind was legitimately one of my favorite games. Even though I never did anything, I just make a stealth character, go into I think it's the second town you come to, and just steal it dry, selling everything to the pawn shop lady.
I think I accidentally clipped through the cannon. Let's try that again.
Yeah, I think you did it twice.
Get in!
Fucking get in the cannon. There we go.
Slippery snake. Here you go.
Also, where are you getting fired out of? Because that mouth thing doesn't have a hole.
It does, but it's too small.
Well,
It's like you're
parts
getting
of you
fired
will
out of a
exit the
swamp.
cannon.
Money.
Yeah, namely just the horns after the rest of you is blood.
Nah,
Yes.
I'm
Or
indestructible.
you'll just become a giant meat slab.
I'm a dragon. I'm indestructible.
You get shot out as a giant slab of meat.
Oh, I've been here already. Whoops. Sorry.
I was wondering if the things. Oh, this place is gonna be great.
Oh wait. This has the skateboard
Welcome
racing.
Welcome to Gold Rush Phantom Zone.
Act 1.
Think I'm kidding.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon. There'll be more ghosts in this here.
Around these parts, little dragon.
Darn shame, too.
Shiver me chambers. There's a bunch of fucking crabs around here and I didn't know fuck no bitches.
Can I say I love the fact that it's just two Rhinox in a sheet? That is fucking hilarious.
Spooky,
And will
though.
never not be hilarious.
I do have to say, this is a lot more spooky than Guardian of December will ever be.
This is a lot more spooky than most horror games will ever be.
Well, horror games nowadays are just fucking tryhards, but...
They're trying to do like one of 3 games, effectively.
Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, ironically, the try-hard horror games of today are not trying hard enough to be horror.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I think
weird.
they're taking a bit too much from like... I think the first horror game the devs ever played was like RE6. And that's what they wanted to do, and RE6 is just fucking terrible.
Or Amnesia.
Wait, no, RE6 was tolerable, RE5 was a really terrible one. But yeah, it's like all horror devs want to like try and do 3 games. They want to copy Outlast, they want to copy Amnesia, or they wanted to try and do something of their own volition and generally always fuck it up.
Well, since today, if I may be so bold as to date this, since today is the 1st day of October, you know, the Halloween videos will start. I am waiting for the flood of Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3.
Oh god, I'm waiting for like every single person I follow to just be playing horror games all month and me have to not watch a single one of them because boring.
Well, Tash, I won't disappoint.
I was actually thinking of trying another Halloween special, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to record it if my luck is going to be the same as the last time.
Literally the only horror game I want to play isn't even a horror game, and it's Resident Evil 5. And I want to do it co-op with a buddy just to see how fucking bad the game is. Like, because supposedly it's one of the worst games, well, ever. Not just one of the worst RE games, and there's been some bad RE games. 4 is pretty much the only good one.
I'm thinking I'll actually try to record Silent Hill 2 on the phones. But,
Ooh.
I'm...
On phone?
Yeah, not the smartphone, by the way. Old phone.
Hey, why? How do you even port that to phones?
Well, that's just the thing. It's not a port. It's a original game.
Why do you make a horror game for phones? It's like
why
making
do you
an
make a
Auschwitz
sequel?
movie that suddenly needs Muppets.
Why do you make a sequel to a horror game?
Good point.
Because there's already
No, but
one
seriously.
Silent Hill on the phones, and I already tried to record that for the last Halloween special. It ended up making a meme that is endless on our channel right now.
Oh boy.
The
What's
content
I need to
missing.
know this meme. Oh, perfect.
Because that fucking game just refused to work properly. A day before recording, played just fine. Beat it, saw how shitty it is. Yes, it's shitty. What a surprise.
What is
My issue is, I've been trying to record Super Phantom Cat on my phone because it's kind of adorable and a decent platformer with tip tappies. But as soon as an ad comes up, it cuts the video.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
And I'm looking to buy an ad-free version, and there's no such thing.
You don't have ad-free
How-
versions?
why
What the
not-
fuck?
Why not message the devs and say, hi, look, I'm, well, in your case, a Vidmere. Like, just say, like, I'm a content creator online. I really want to do a video on your game, but every time the ads come up, there's, you know, this issue that I'm having. Could you release an ad-free version for, let's say, $3 so I can buy it?
For me specifically, and for free specifically, because
not just
fuck you guys.
No, like you say, can you release a version of the game for, let's say, $3 to $5, and you always like, it's a phone game. They're not going to want money more than that.
Come on, here we go.
But how will they sell those in-app purchases?
We have those?
There are plenty of games with in-app purchases that don't require.
You know, it will
What?
probably
Where
be
did that
easier.
one come?
It will probably be easier to shoot these guys from another cannon.
Probably, yeah. But
Oh,
you
I'm
could do
gonna
it.
Man, why don't I have a minigun? What is that?
We need a
What
There
the
needs
fuck?
to just be a minigun. I swear to God, that flew right through the goddamn bird.
Got you, bitch.
There we go.
Try taunting me again, you fuck.
Don't forget to destroy the
I need to kill that
Oh wait,
thing.
you did already.
Whoosh.
Oh, nice shot.
But, like I was actually
First shot.
I actually didn't get to finish my thing about Silent Hill. I'll finish it now. So, like I was saying... Oh, fuck! I can't fucking...
Fuck.
What the hell?
Fuck.
I couldn't glide. That's weird. Usually,
Yeah, you tend not to be able to.
usually you
I
can
think it's
glide after hitting one of those...
I think it's
balls.
I think it's only lava that allows you to glide. The green stuff is goo and won't allow you to.
I'm not
think.
sure. I think you could, but it didn't let me for some reason. Oh well. Anyway, like I was saying, the day before recording Silent Hill for the phone, which is actually called Silent Hill Orphanage, because it has everything to do about orphanages, except not really. It works just fine. I see how shitty it is. I'm thinking, okay, this will make a good video. Maybe. The next day, I'm recording it, and it constantly gives me this error of content missing, and I'm having the blast of my life making a great fucking video, which I didn't want. I'm still not sure
Oh,
what's
God,
wrong
yeah.
though, because as I've managed to find out, the problem is very simple. Something fails to load whenever you try to go to a certain room, which is like the toilet where you first enter the other world or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh goody, more sub.
And it's really weird because it works just fine whenever I try to play it normally, but OBS somehow interferes with the game and it fails to load.
Yeah,
That's fucking weird.
It's very strange. I've had some issues with OBS. For those of you who don't know, I do a blind first impression series on my channel, which I'm currently up to recording 63, and I think about 3 or 4 of them will never get released to the public because of varying reasons. The only one I've ever had massive issues on was because of the game, and the rest of them I've just constantly had issues with OBS refusing point blank to recognize them as games or windows. So I ended up just having to capture the fucking monitor and said screw it.
That's really annoying, I gotta say. I mean, if OBS can't see your game, you got problems.
Oh yeah, it's fucking irritating. But there were so many games, like there was a game I played just the other day that it outright just said, you know what, no, I don't believe your game is a game. And then I ended up saying, alright, well fuck you. I'm gonna do it in borderless windowed mode and you're gonna record the monitor, bitch.
I don't wanna believe.
I own you. Obey me.
I don't wanna believe.
But the main issue, and for those of you curious what the game was that I had issues with that wouldn't record, it was The Bureau, the XCOM, was it first person or third person shooter? I was trying to record it, and it would get through about 3 of the opening cutscenes,
It's a
get to
shooter?
that first area, and then I'd go into the very first of the larger rooms that you come across about 2 minutes after like a minute and a half of walking, and it would just crash. And it crashed on me 3 times, and I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna not even bother playing it anymore.
That's
I've still got the
weird.
footage for it somewhere.
I thought The Bureau was an adventure game.
It is an adventure game.
I mean, that's
But
how
it
it
has
presents itself. I never thought it had shooting involved in it.
Well, the original idea for it was I think it was Take-Two. It's either Take-Two or 2K. I always get those companies confused. But they were going to reboot the UFO Enemy Unknown franchise from, I think it was back in the early 90s. And it's a very good franchise, don't get me wrong. I've watched a Let's Player by the name of Kokoskia play them. They're very good games. They were going to reboot it as like a third-person action game, similar to, well, like, not exactly Uncharted stuff, but similar to like Mass Effect and similar to a lot of like the Halo-style games where it's going to be a lot of shooting and some story. Like, that's what they were going to do, and the fan base went, what the fuck are you doing? And so they made XCOM Enemy Unknown as this sort of, alright, fine, for the fans, just have this game that we've cooked up in like a few months. Be happy. And it was a runaway success.
Nice.
But they still wanted to make the third-person shooter game. And so went, alright, well,
Okay, sure.
we're gonna make this. They kind of released it like a fart in a bathtub, where they didn't really want to acknowledge it, like at all. It didn't do well. It was buggy as hell, and
Oh,
it genuinely wasn't that good. Oh shit! You forgot one of them, didn't you?
Well, I hope I can take the submarine for a ride.
But it was just, they were just fucking, it's apparently a very terrible game with a kind of lackluster story. But I really wanted to play it because I thought, surely it can't be that terrible. It's just like the fans getting annoyed because it's not a strategy game. No,
Look at that.
apparently it really is that terrible.
Nice. You can actually ride the submarine, but it said, do you want to ride the submarine for cheap thrills? Yes, I would like
cheap
to.
thrills.
Okay, by the way, just to let everyone know, this is a dangerous place to swim around in without armor, so make sure to pick up that invincibility whenever you have the opportunity. You will thank me later.
Oh yeah, because you know that poisonous goo he got killed by about 5 minutes ago? This is what you're swimming in.
Yes, and during the stream, I nearly got fucking killed. I
Mutagen has nothing on this shit.
I think I remember how it was. I had like 1 microsecond left before I got killed, and I picked it up.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That was fucking close. As close as the length of a gnat's dick.
Oh, speaking of streaming, apparently my section will be connected in December to the NBM, so I'll be able to stream as well.
Oh damn.
We've got a... Yeah. Hopefully YouTube implements some form of hosting feature so that when you stream I can host you on something. That way some of my viewers can come see your hilarity.
Uh-oh. Let's not redo this
Oh dear.
shit.
Oh dear!
Where the
Sorry.
fuck is it? What the fuck? Where the fuck
You,
was that stupid thing?
It was on your left when you came down.
Motherfucker. I didn't fucking
You
see
literally... It was literally at your 10 o'clock and you went all the way around the clock.
Ah, damn it. I hate when that happens.
It is fucking annoying.
I wish they gave you more time to swim through this shit.
Yeah.
Why the fuck
They should
is
do the
timer so
Assassin's
short?
Creed thing. They should do the Assassin's Creed thing when the last bar is worth far more than it looks like.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, hey guys, do you think murder is necessary in a murder game to be fun?
I saw that. Do you think assassinations can be... It's like, what was it? It's like something like, do you think that... Oh god, it was on Twitter and I reblogged it. It was fucking hilarious.
Well, it's like
It was
this
something
murder
like,
needed
do you
to be
think
fun.
do you think Assassin's Creed still needs assassinations? And I'm just like, yes, it's literally in the fucking title.
Well, that's exactly the fucking point of the game. You kill shit.
I mean, it's in the name.
It's like if
It's
you
not,
have
even
a
that,
racing
it's not even
game.
that you kill things, it's that you're specifically killing certain people. You know, assassinating them.
It's like having a racing game, but without cars. What's the point? Or like
It could
having
be
a
that
horror
old
RPG
athletics
game
thing
without
you got
RPG
on the-
elements.
On the NES. What was it called? Like the Olympics thing?
I'm not
What
sure what you're
Olympics
talking
thing?
about.
What?
It was some stupid sports game where everything was like time and button based. So you basically just mashed your turbo button and everything worked out fine.
Mario Party?
No, non-branded.
Every single one of the seasonal games.
Oh,
Like summer
basically,
games,
yeah.
winter
That
games,
could actually be
bullshit
it.
games. Oh, what the
Could
fuck?
actually be it. It was in the
What
same.
the fuck happened there?
That's not what I wanted. What the hell?
How the fuck did that happen? Where's the area to even go outside the world in this place?
Wow.
What the fuck was that?
I committed Sudoku, it seems. What the fuck was that? I've never seen that.